When I left you guys, we were on our way out to get the media. And now they are here. Raymond Lyon is here. He says, here's the plan. One camera will record interviews. You'll talk a bit about daily life at your place. The other will grab nature shots, trails, and guest footage. We'll use that as B-roll. Just need help getting back afterward. Can we use that machine of yours again? Maybe suggest some scenic spots. That machine? Nicholas doesn't like it when you call the vehicles by the wrong name. A truck? A snow groomer?
I can't take this anymore.
Okay, so snow groomer was the new name for the snowcat. Snow groomer now. Maybe if you take care of the snowcat, you are a snow groomer. I don't know. Maybe that's the way it is. We have I have achieved all the achievements. Somebody asked that about like connecting all the trails and all those things. Did that. Yep, all the achievements are done. And look, Corotan is right up here. The only things I have left to do then are start our final storyline for FLORINA. That's Daredevil 2. Let's go ahead and get that going. And we'll see what she has to say about that. So, what's your plan for landing on Corotan? I want to take full advantage of the mountain's shape. That's actually sounds reasonable. Do you already have a concrete idea? I'll approach from the south, gliding in with minimum throttle. At the final stage, I should be able to slow down enough to set the plane down on that narrow ledge near the summit.
And then what? Leave the plane up there? You're not taking off from that spot.
There is a sheer face on the north side. I'll nose the plane down, dive for speed, and then pull up.
That's madness.
It could actually work. That wall's over 600 meters from ridge to base. Enough to pick up the speed? Plenty. But I'll need to tweak the plane a bit. I can help with that. What exactly needs doing? Mostly shaving off some weight, swap a few parts for lighter ones. Nothing too fancy. All the components should be available at the city depot.
I'll head down and get what you need. Better than scraping you off a cliff.
Thanks, old man. And don't worry, crashing isn't on my to-do list.
Yeah? Well, I bet it wasn't on the list in the first time either.
This time I've got more than just skill and solid machine. I've got the know-how.
So, what exactly is that contraption of yours?
Cuber Sub Air Mod Loadster 180 with my personal modifications.
What?
Factory built for high altitude landings, but I've beefed it up with a stronger engine. If we shifted the fuel tank lower and further back, you could brake harder on descent. Brilliant! Can't believe I didn't think of that myself. Don't mention it.
I'll head down for parts. No idea what the hell you two are babbling about anyway.
Perfect. I'll hit up the local press to hype the event. And I'll prep the hangar so we can start with the mods. Good. And Francis and I will stick to the usual work, right? Pretty sure the dishes have been waiting for you since yesterday.
All right, I'm going.
Gotcha. Okay, so we have two things going on, right? First, we need to record the interview. Atop Corotan, probably here. Time to warm up the spotlight. And we will send... I mean, it's not that difficult of a journey anymore, is it? I've made it safer. But, you know, with the nighttime being here, we just send people up like this. That's fine. 17 traversal is no big deal. Who do we want to do this? Pick probably Eva. Yeah, makes more sense. I think for Eva to do it. And yeah, they've made some updates to the game. Still, in my opinion, not the important updates. Nothing that really stands out to me as, you know, oh yeah, that makes the gameplay way better. Nothing yet like that yet. But you know, it could happen. It could happen. But for now, still have to click every single tiny one of these things when we confirm any quest route.
I'm on the way.
Okay, so they're gonna do the interview there, I guess. And in the meantime, we need to do these two things. So, Nicholas, we need you to go get the parts. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then the Daredevil thing, the press notice thing, we could probably just have FLORINA go ahead and do that herself. It takes FLORINA to do it. So inform the press about her upcoming stunt.
Piece of cake, as always.
You can all go ahead and do that. In the meantime, managing the lodge is actually kind of done right now. There's not a lot of creative work left to do with it. We have our morale bump on all 3 stats here, and we've reached current level 10 on everything. So I'm assuming their expectations on a 5-star resort is the 10 on all these. So I'll be meeting expectations when they max out this, and that's fine. As far as any facilities to install outside, none of them are available. You can only have one of each. Limits are reached on all these, so it's not a big deal. The only thing left are decorations, which cost money and really don't give me a whole lot in exchange for that. There's still a lot of land left on this as far as like outdoor spaces and unlocking, I should say, the outdoor spaces. So in the tech tree, we could go out and say unlock all 3 of these outdoor zones. I'm just not sure why I would need to do that. They're not giving me enough stuff to build to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that these are like just in here and prepared for future expansions and such, you know, that kind of thing. We can only unlock one more new room right here. And I don't see that anywhere else, although I can go get cheap cable cars and stuff. I don't see a reason to get any of these things other than maybe outside Resort 3 to get the viewing tower, thermal pools, gear storage center, etc. We could get this. It's just going to make numbers go up on this, and I've already done those. So let's take a look at inside the shelter here while they're dinking around with things. I think it looks pretty cozy. I'm not sure the pool table is in the right spot. I feel like maybe one more tile over, but I wouldn't want the pool cues to hit the jukebox, you know. So I've got that going on. There's some extra stuff I could put right here to make this like a cabinet area. I could even maybe move this so that it's a little bit more condensed. Makes it look like it's intentionally like this in this area, but I was trying to keep it open, you know, or at least keep it looking more open. And honestly, I could probably do this. It could probably look even better if I was to place stuff like around. So like maybe one right there. We could actually place this up against this wall instead. You wouldn't want it to be too close to the other one though. So maybe like something like this would do. You can't really place the plant right up against the door, but yeah. How about right here? It's fine. Well, that's right up against that door, isn't it? Yeah, so like there's stuff I can do for stylistic reasons, but there's nothing I need to do, you know, for any other reason other than stylistic reasons at this point. It's fine. Put that right there, I guess, and I don't know, stick this. Yeah, you know what? We just set it right here. It's fine. Right up against that. It's walking space is a little tight there, isn't it? I'll find a spot for this. Don't worry. I'll get a spot for this. It doesn't matter. We can I'll set it here or something. So all the stats are done in that group. All the trails are done. I've connected everything there. That achievement is done as well. So it's really all about the stories for me now. And, you know, I can... we can safely say that the game is beaten at this point, of course. It's not a difficult game by any means at this point. So, you know, we're just kind of doing whatever we need to do to get through the stories. I appreciate you guys. I know where I'm getting at with this is I appreciate you still watching. A lot of people have fallen off by now because it's like, yeah, the gameplay loop is beaten. But I still want to explore the whole story, and I want to get to the very end of the narrative. And that's the end of the chapters and stuff. So if you're still watching right now, I appreciate you. That's all I'm saying. You're my kind of people. If you're hearing this, you're my kind of people. Okay. Shauna Bernard. We got everything we need. Where do we start? Maybe by stripping out the unnecessary parts. Let's see. Passenger seat, fairings, luggage frame, the yoke. What? The yoke? I'm kidding. You're so wound up. I guess I can admit it to you. I try not to show it, but I'm under a ton of pressure. I'm not surprised. Still, I think you're handling it brilliantly. You think so? Of course. Who else could pull off a stunt like this if not you, Florina? Florence. You can call me Florence. That's my real name. Thank you, Florence. So, shall we get to work? Absolutely. We'll tune up this little plane so well you could fly her to Mont Blanc. I'll stick with the Corotan for now. Fair enough. Mont Blanc, is that really... Is that a more intimidating? Is it just really far away? I'm not familiar with the different mountains and stuff, but anyway, yeah, it's there. We could put Leo back in the kitchen, I suppose, to do. I mean, we could just hit these. I think this is how you do it, basically. So I've been trying to think of like, how do you keep everybody very happy by simply meeting their expectations in this regard? Because it seems like every time we get, hang on, been here as long as I remember. My father and father before them worked on the shelter. In recent years, I drifted from people. First, I thought I could do everything better alone. Then competition poached what was left of the team. Man, this is fast. This isn't a one-man job. It's not even about the workload. So what's it about? That's really... When you come back from a hike, you want someone to talk to share a tea, to listen. Silence and solitude don't... Wow. And when, yeah, so they need to do better with this. This part right here is probably the most annoying part of the story for me, is this part right here. Hopefully they improve that experience, because I don't even think I could read, without talking out loud. Yeah, I could read it, but, you know, when you're trying to read something out loud, you always read slower. And that was just basically impossible for me to read out loud fast enough. We are going to get ourselves a little delivery, I guess, for, let's get Nicholas on it. And I just want 700. Wow. Yeah, I upgraded this, by the way. This thing's massively upgraded now. It's great that way. We're gonna go like this with it. And mark. So we're gonna have just an enormous amount of rations. Anyway, so when they're not getting a morale boost here, meeting their expectations here really requires that they go forth and pick the right trail for them to get all their desires met too. But I think the best way to kind of guarantee it, though, is to make sure you're getting these bumps as well. And so we would do this, basically. We would make sure this is happening. Now, there is a red period here. Again, they've made updates to the game. So there's these two icons here now, kind of show you what bonuses are active. They don't stay active long enough, in my opinion, but they're active here. And then the departure time is told here too. So you can see when people are going to leave now, not just when people are going to eat food. So now everybody is going to be departing. And we have tons of wood because I'm no longer using it to make trails, and I'm no longer really using it to decorate. So at this point, there's no reason to put people outside to, you know, to cut things down like this. We could put, maybe have Florina fix that. Maybe have Eva come over and fix this one. Maybe have Francis come over and fix that one. Just to keep everything topped up.
Got a whole checklist for this.
That's fine. As far as equipment goes, actually, we probably should have you in here.
Copy that.
And then we put this stuff up for rent, and everything else is ready to rent anyway. So yeah, there we go. So we'll just have somebody else do this. Nicholas can do it now that he's back with all the raw food rations. Yeah. And I have to restaff them in the kitchen because as soon as you run out of raw food, they leave and you have to reset them. So I'll just put Leo there. Cool. Wait for the engine modernization and the launch. We also now have to record the second interview. So let's head back out to the trail. And we have the second interview task, which is taking place over in Lac Miroir View. I have no idea how to properly say that. We can take this vehicle here, and it can be anyone. Perfect spot for a second part of Raymond's footage. I've got a feeling this one's going to score high, Eva says. Well, then Eva can go do it. That sounds fine to me. Eva's got the 411 on this, so... and for anyone who's like, what the heck does that mean? Because you never heard it before. I get it. I understand, you know, generational things here. The 411 is just the information. It's just, you know,
It will be done in no
it's
time.
how you used to get information. Now, I'm not going to explain that. You look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It's a pretty easy thing to find. Anyway, engine modernization and the launch. Let's see what this is all about. Good evening to all our listeners tuning in. We're broadcasting live from the scenic terrace beneath Corotan. I have the great honor of bringing you coverage of a daring attempt to land a plane right on the summit of Corotan. And who's about to take on this challenge? None other than the young pilot and shelter worker, FLORINA. Shelter worker. Lovely to put that in there. I clicked. One moment. Yes, Florina has just finished her ascent and is setting her course towards the summit. She's closing in, though slowly. We can see her more clearly now. You can even hear the throttle easing back, the engine winding down. Looks like she's shifting into a glide. She's soaring straight towards the peak. And now, the hardest part begins. The plane keeps descending as it slows, and the wheels touch the snow. Oh, but those special tires hold. They're not sinking in. She's braking. Yes, the nose tips forward sharply. And it holds. It holds! Ladies and gentlemen, it worked! We are witness to history in the making. Incredible. This is one of those things where like I would totally act this out differently if I could read it ahead of time. It's all good. But hold your emotions. This isn't over yet. I see the propeller picking up speed. The engine's roaring louder and louder. The wheels begin to roll. She's got almost no runway, just a few meters before the cliff. The plane creeps to the edge and it vanishes over the ridge. Florina dives nose first, nearly vertical down the sheer face. I've lost sight of her. What's happening down there? If she can't build enough speed, she won't pull up in time. She'll smash into the ground. Yes! Yes, there she is! She's flying! Fast as a hawk! No! No, like an angel soaring into the clouds! Oh, what a girl! What a pilot! She's leveling out now, lining up for an approach to the Lodge airstrip. And then she crashes on the normal runway strip. And with that, I leave you in this electrifying atmosphere. I'm rushing down to the Lodge myself to greet our fearless Florina. Thank you all for listening. Reporting live from beneath Corotan, this was Raymond Lyon. Somebody's get the bottle from the freezer. Woof! Love it. So she pulled off the stunt. Would have been nice to have that, like artistically, right? You have pictures for everybody. Like, can I have like one of her, like in the cockpit or something? Like, I want to. I don't know. I want different art other than just his face there, but that's just me. Second interview, we have Eva on her way to do that, so we should be seeing that momentarily as well. And then hopefully that gets the media quest done here as well. It's pretty good too. Francis. Oh, apparently Francis is the one getting interviewed. Fine. Francis, tell our viewers, are you more of a seasonal worker or is this like a full-time gig? Definitely not seasonal. This job doesn't exactly pay in gold bars. And from what Nicholas told me, the actual season is in the summer. Winter is usually pretty quiet around here. From what he told you, haven't worked here in the summer yet? Nope. This is my first time in the mountains since I was a kid. Got a few climbers in the family, like Eva, but I've always been more of a city type. Furthest I'd been from civilization before this was when we opened the roadside diner. So we've got a rookie here with long-term aspirations. I feel like more of a permanent part now. Wait, am I? Honestly, I have no idea. Why the hesitation? I don't really know. Since I got here, it's just been non-stop. Exhausting, fun, a whirlwind of new ideas. Mountain life's nothing like what I knew. No one here cares about career moves. We focused on building something great, together. Didn't think I'd get this hooked. Feels like I've been here forever. I know this place like the back of my hand. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. Okay, we need to return the camera crew back to town now, I guess. So that would be out here. Got the loud snorer here again. Honestly, I don't mind the work speed thing. I might as well just get the +1 for free here. Let's go to the town. And yeah, same thing again. We'll just take the camera crew back. We'll use this. Francis can do it. Onwards. There you go. Bringing them back. Congratulations, Florina. Let it be Florence. Congratulations. I was worried about you, but you handled it beautifully.
Well, I'll be, girl. I never doubted you for a second. Well, almost never.
Florina, you showed them all. Tough as nails you are. And you, old man, looks like dementia's creeping up on you.
I'll give you dementia, you little brat. I'll show you.
Gentlemen, please, don't behave like children. Madam Mayor, you're here too? Well, of course. I wouldn't miss a historic occasion. Oh, historic is a bit much. Now, no false modesty. You have every right to be proud. Oh? And you came too, pup? Woof, woof. And me. Don't forget me. Oh, Mr. Raymond, how did you like it? You're breathtaking. It was amazing.
Well, with the whole team together, I invite you all for some fondue with ricotta cheese. Made it myself.
Perfect. Let's go then to celebrate. Okay. We got it. Camera crew goes back. And that is the end of chapter 5 as soon as the car gets back here. That should do it. Yep. Raymond, it's been taken down. How'd the interviews go? Fingers crossed they cut the part where I tossed someone's socks into Leo's soup. Wait, what? Yeah. Sure. It's a good thing. So finish line. So this is chapter 6. We have to get a 5-star reputation. That will be no issue at all. And then we also have to finish the finish line quest. We're 3 out of 7 done on that. And there's 3 more objectives right here that look like they're very close to being completed anyway. Welcome to the first day of winter break. I'm glad we made it through that crisis. 100 years ago, something like this was devastating. And now, the second great avalanche? And a moment later, you're all back on your feet. That's impressive. Thank you. Winter break's the busiest season in the first half of the year. Beyond the day-to-day work, now is a perfect time to try out some fresh ideas. Go wild with your projects. How about a sauna competition? We could really spruce up the interiors. And exteriors. Don't forget the exteriors. Think our budget could cover hooking up Corotan to the cable car? Did it already!
Need a proper summit trail, too.
And finally, that feast with a view. A great meal goes even better with a great movie. I love the energy. Just remember, you don't have to do everything at once. But nothing's stopping us from trying. Okay, so new quest is starting now. Lots of different ones, actually. And it looks like we need to build... Hang on. Beautiful time for a movie night. Adelard wants a movie night. You know when was the last time I had one of those, Francis? No clue. Sure you do. That unforgettable day you and Nicholas were sneaking around the Pique Magnifique. He knew about it the whole time. Yeah. You saw us? I thought I'd imagined it. Never had proof. But judging by your face, looks like I was right. Yeah. You know how things were back then. I do. No hard feelings. We both did stupid stuff to each other. But that's in the past, right? Exactly, my friend. Exactly. Yeah, I'd like to imagine him with like a very sneaky I'm up to something voice for that kind of thing. That seems good. That should be enough decorations. Place is really coming together. All these things are popping up like that because I've already done a lot of it ahead of time, so it's just sort of registering that I have enough decorations and things like that already installed. You seem oddly cheerful today. Something up? Last days of my contract with Pedro. Just a few more and I'm a free man. Any plans? Thought I'd take a trip. Maybe see Mont Blanc. Maybe somewhere out east. Mountains? Haven't you had enough? You'd think, but nah, I actually borrowed a mountain atlas from the old man the other day. Didn't hate it. If you told me a month ago I'd be into this, I'd have laughed. And after the trip? That's the question, isn't it? What about you? I'm staying. Talk to Nicholas. He's happy to keep us on longer. Couldn't just walk away from what we built here. Yeah, I have a feeling he's just going to consider staying too. Things have quieted down. Maybe it's a good time to check if the avalanche didn't sweep away the bag. Technically, it could have hit that area. And that's not exactly reassuring. Wait, hold on. Oh, right. He did tell them. He did tell them where the bag was. I know that he told them about the bag. I just didn't remember that he told them where it was. But yeah, in that confession video, I think it was number 14, that he did actually mention where it was. Okay. So, build and set up a trail, including Corotan. Did that. Did that, and did that. I think it's a single trail though, right? Build and set up a trail that includes all of them. Calling it the Alpine Crown. Very cool. Finish a line. Outside decorator. I need just 3 more outside decorations for that. Very easy to do. With all the money I have, let's go ahead and grab outside resort 3. And that will give me some new stuff to play around with that I don't have already. So we can look at getting the thermal pools. Adds 100 comfort. That's enormous. Now there's reasons to use all this big space. I was wondering about that. So we could get this thermal pool right over here. I like this. Right on the edge like this. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm just wondering about this extra space back here, if there's something else that fits here better. Gear storage center. Actually, I could put that right. Why would you want to store gear right there? I don't know why I would want to store gear there. What's the other thing here? A viewing tower. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see, what do I want to put up? You know what? We could, this is the reason. Oh, look at this. Oh, this just fits right here. Yeah, you could have a viewing tower right here. You would think you'd want this in a better location, though, right? Like, I wonder, for the outside areas, hang on. For the outside zones, right? I told them, give me a reason to unlock them, right? I don't think this is the best view. I'm wondering if over here is better. The problem I have with it, though, is it looks like this ridge is higher than this. So, like, if I was going to put a viewing area, I would want it to, like, overlook the whole thing. And at the moment, it seems like the best viewing area is just the top floor of the resort. But we can unlock this out here and see what it does. See what it looks like. So it's over here. That's, I mean, it's higher up. I guess that's not too bad because it is higher up. So we could place this like way out here like this. That's our viewing area, which I guess just allows you to overlook the whole resort area like this. I guess that's fine. Yeah, sure. That means we could put the gear storage can be over here. That makes way more sense, actually. So something about like this is like a staff area, right? We have all of our utilities and stuff close by. And then the thermal pools will be over here. And I'm thinking I'm going to angle it this way. Yeah, no, I'm actually good with it being here. Like this. Yeah, I'm good with it being there. Okay, so we have all of those things done. And then for decorations, we've unlocked a few different things. Although, you know, long quality lamps and stuff is not really all that great, but we can do it. Something like that. Put another lamp here. Put another lamp here. Let's say. Put another one right here. Let's say next to that walking path. We want to also like just kind of give them a path, so you could see, you know, your way out that way. So we can do that. And then like this too is probably fine. Yeah, something like that is good. Okay, cool. Yard set. Perfect picture. Picture perfect backdrop for our next big achievement. Whoa. Didn't peg you for someone with an eye for aesthetics. Excuse me? No, sorry. I assumed techie people weren't into design. At least that's how I am. But they're not mutually exclusive. Look, I'll show you. There's a whole system to this. It's not just artsy chaos. Here? Wouldn't you rather come inside? I snagged a really good mulled wine. All right. I see what this is. Let's go. Who would I be to say no? Wait, what is it? She sees what this is. What does that mean? I'm confused. I don't know what she means. Sees what this is. Anyway, connector. Have the cable car connection to the shelter node to Corotan. Oh, that's specific. I like it. Let's do that. So Corotan directly connected to the shelter node. So this whole thing has to be cable car to do that. Or, wait, it's not this. Where is it? It's up here. Yeah. This whole thing has to be. So if I was to go, let's build a path segment. I don't have hardly any wood. Wow, I used it all with those decorations and the buildings and stuff, didn't I? Yes, I did. I guess there is a reason to go chop wood. Onwards, Francis and Adelard. Who has the better working skill? Nicholas does. Honestly, like, Francis isn't the fastest worker, but since he has the bonus specifically for this building, He's still better to put in there. But Nicholas is better with deliveries. Not that I really care, because I'm just going to have 350 come in on a helicopter, and then have another 200 come in on a helicopter. We're going to need a lot for this, so it's a big deal to do it. FLORINA, you can go get this. You have lots of practice, huh? 700 more
Piece of cake.
with that. And then we can send other vehicles too. It's not a huge deal. Let's send Shauna out to get this one, 350. Actually, there's probably gear that's come back. It's the end of the day. So why don't we change this to Eva instead? And you can go 350 here. Yeah, and then the equipment panel, we have, yeah, there's definitely some stuff here that could be repaired, get fixed. So we'll go like this. Just get these things unrented. This is fine. These ones, yeah, because we can fix them overnight. It's easy. So send this to workshop. We want to go like this. This is faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of these. Just fix them all. And Shauna can do that with Leopoldo. He's got basically nothing to cook anyway. So you guys can all get to work doing these things, yeah? Yeah. As the wood comes in then, let's take a look. So Corotan is here. Now, I already have the cable car path down to Icefall Slope. So I think what I'm going to do is just have Icefall Slope be where it comes down from, because it's already there. So we take the path segment and we bring it down about like this. And we go like this. Right? And then all we need to do from there. Now here's a new addition. Love it. Love it. We now have the ability to undo. But now you can confirm the route, and then you will pay the requirements. So now you can plan ahead and be like, oh no, I don't want that anymore. And you're not charged for it. Beautiful. This is a meaningful change. Yes. Excellent. I take back what I said earlier. This is a very meaningful change. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're also going to want to do cable cars from here to here, which we need a lot more wood for. Holy moly, we need a lot more wood for that. Let's wait for the deliveries. Should be coming in very soon. There we go. There's a little bit there. 866 now. So let's take our cable car from here to here. Do boom. And then from here to here, it's got to be super expensive. 1,200 wood for that. Okay. Okay. Yep. So we're going to make all of this cable car as well, just so like the whole path is going to do that now. And that's completely fine with me too. Let's come over to transport. We'll add another 200 shipment to this because we can. And then also for the vehicle, once more, we can send Nicholas goes faster. Let's have him do it. He's just going to do this delivery a lot faster.
Of course, you and your ideas.
You and your ideas. I know. And then put Eva in here instead. Okay. Because I want to make sure, you know, people who have a lot of endurance actually on this. Why don't we give Francis a break really quick? Pop Adelard in there instead.
Exactly as anticipated.
And nobody... Oh, here we go. We do have workers for this. A visit to the thermal pools is the best thing you can get yourself after a long day in the cold outside. Selected worker gets +2 movement for 5 hours. That is interesting. Huh. Well, can take that, I guess. She's not actually working there. She's relaxing there, right? So, because otherwise, why would she get a bonus for that? And then this adds +1 for all the alpinists. Not that I need it. Everybody's very happy anyway. And then for the reputation, we're getting there. It's going to happen all on its own. It'll be fine.
It'll be done in no time.
Okay. So we have this. Let's go ahead and get another delivery done here. Nicholas, I thought you sent you to get the wood. Did you already come? Oh, you're already back. That's fast. Go get more.
On my way.
Yeah, go out and get more. Okay, so now that we have 1,800 wood, we can now go over and make the cable car path from here to here. That's 1,200. That's very expensive. Yep. Another 1,200 for this. And then another 1,200 for this. So, yeah. We need a lot more wood. It's the way it's going to be over and over again. Let's get our other worker here. We'll have Francis go get this. This is 350.
Consider it done.
I really want like some kind of automated delivery system for this. Would be so good. This, if nothing else, just like a button that sets a preset so that I can say, go get wood, preset. And it would just fill all of this out for me and execute it all in one click as long as I have enough money to do so. Right? And like display the information to the player. Like this is going to cost you this much money and you'll get this much for it, right? Display that right in the button I'm clicking. That would be great. You know, I think that's totally doable from a user interface improvement perspective. I think that's doable. So we did this part. Now we need to do this part. That's 720. There we go. So this is done already. I think so. Isn't that done already? Wait a minute. I thought I did that already. Not to the actual door. This is the wrong path, isn't it? Oh, son of a gun. Well, we got a cable car going this way now. You know, it's no big deal. Sure, it's just the path over here. It was already safe. Now it has a cable car. Right now, you look at it. It's right there. See? You're welcome for all these people going through here. You're welcome. That was really stupid. You know, I don't really mind the work speed thing. I don't mind it. It's okay. Everybody's doing their thing now. It's fine. Nicholas, go get more. 700 more, please, for me, please and thank you. And then let's make sure we get the right one this time. So up to Corotan, we want this steep slope right here. The 6 danger is now just like that, a 1 danger. You can go direct to Corotan, just like that. Super safe. Nobody has to worry about it. Directly up there. It's great. So this is the only path left that we don't have it on. And I have enough wood now for this. I think it was 700 and something, right? No, this is a 1200 one. I'll wait. I would have enough if I didn't do the wrong one over here, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get Nicholas to go one more time, please. 700 more wood. I can't afford it anymore. That's okay. 600 then.
I'm getting too old for this.
He's really fast at this, so I'm gonna have to have him do it over and over again. All right, and then in the shelter, of course, you could be cutting wood as well. I just have to have the right people doing this. Yeah. Leopoldo could do it. Sure. Why not? We got nothing else to cook, so yeah, let's do that. Everybody else is carrying on with their adventures. See that? And then, so the peak that we're trying to aim for, right, is right here. Yep. All the way up top. And I think it's this segment. Yep. So cable car here to here. Done. So I think that takes care of it, right? Cable car from here to there. It's cabled all the way out. All the way up to the top. And all the way to Corotan. Now I need an actual trail for that. So we have to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's cable cars all the way up. And this is going to be called Corotan Connector. Because it's connector. All right, there you go. Summit. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to go... Who can do it? Adelard can do it. I do have the achievement also for having everyone set up a route. You needed to have Adelard do it. That was the only thing that was left. Adelard hadn't done it yet, so... There we go. All the way up to the top it goes. It gets established, and then that part is taken care of here. This part is. That wraps up our special on the historical curiosities of Royal Valley. Oh, not bad. A good broadcast like that really could lift our reputation. Cool. I forgot to include Nicholas among the Valley's relics. Love it. Either way, yeah, so 40,000 out of 40,000 out of 42,000 is what I've got here. So we're almost getting that. Evidence. Check the hiding spot is the last thing for this one. So, whoops, we have another one starting here. Hang on. Goats is the name of this quest. Whew. Looks like the avalanche crisis is finally behind us. Don't jinx it. The moment someone says that, something else goes wrong. Oh, God. Oh, God, I need help. Please, is anyone here? See? Where can I report a missing person? Easy now. Who's missing? My 3 little girls. We were hiking and suddenly, poof, gone. We got separated. I haven't seen them in hours. Okay, hang on. Let me write this down. 3 girls, all blonde, slim build. Oh no. How old are they? 14, give or take. Getting on in years, but still going strong. Wait, getting on in years? 14. Okay. Some folks would have turned them into stew long ago, but I love them dearly. Okay. You said missing person. You specifically said person. These are goats. Sheep, right? He just knows. Goats! I'll check for any goat sightings on the trails. Right. Well, that's out here. Bag of evidence, right? That's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and add Francis to this one. Go check out your bag. Hiding spot, please. There you go.
Chop, chop.
And then for the goats, we are looking at the lost goats being over here in Vetra Crime. Somewhere over here in this area. So, you know what? Nicholas can go look for the goats. He'll love it. It's his favorite thing, looking for these goats. There we go. Say, confirm the route. He'll go ahead and do that now. And that will take care of... Oh, I had a feeling. Not even a stump left. Let's check the area again, just in case. So he's still checking that. But this should take care of almost all the tasks that we need for the finish line. It's just the Alpine crown now. So one route that includes Corotan, Azur Sasso, Ventacrota, Sturmspitz, and Ice Grot. Okay. So it's the crown of it all, right? So let's get a feeling for where they all are. Ice Grot is here. Corotan, of course, is here. Ventacrota is here. Then, so that's those three. We have this one here. And then Sturmspitz. Sturmspitz. Wasn't that over? Yeah, over here. Okay, so we need to go from here to there, to there, to there, to there, and then back again. Now, all of these should be connected already, but you'd have to take a really long path to actually do it. It wouldn't cost me anything, though, to actually have that. But what I might want to do instead is to create a more direct route where everyone goes directly to there. And stop by a Vista on the way. Make sure we at least stop by a Vista on the way. So let's say they start by going to Sturmspitz. Okay, so they're going to come up this way and they're going to stop here. From there, we're probably going to have to go get more wood. Why don't I just send them on a delivery right now? Because I know that's going to be a thing. Let's go with 700. Yep, we have a ton of money now, so let's go back and do it again. 350 for this. And while that's happening, get another one because we can. 200, that's fine. And then also let's get another vehicle going, and Shauna can do it. It's fine. 350. Okay. While we go and do that, let's see how we can make this path actually happen. So I would take from Sturmspitz, I'd kind of come down from this. I guess I can go to Weisskronen. This is kind of a long way around, though. I kind of want to take them through this area. So we could come through here, let's say. Yeah, and then connect with that to Ventacrota. But we also want to go to Gluhang, and then this is going to hit here. So we'll get the Vista there. We'll get to Ventacrota, then you hit this Vista, and then off you go, and then you have everything from there. So we'll say this 45, and then you end up with something that looks like this, and that technically gets you on the path that I want you on. So yeah, we'll do that. It's a 60. Okay. So we'll go ahead and confirm that really quick. From Sturmspitz, though, we need to get you down to this and to the Celestial Grove. So we can bring you down from this point here. It's fine. This is a 45. That's not too bad. There was a 45. Where's that 45? Yeah, right here. I'm not sure I can connect to this, though. I think that's too short. So part of me, I mean, I could just do a cable car through here, too. That's just very expensive. Where's that 45? Right? Come on. There's this pixel hunting here. There. And then that can connect. Okay. So that takes care of that. We'll confirm that route too. Now I just need to make sure that we have chains here and chains here and chains here. Okay. We've got that done. So they can come around here. That gets them to Sturmspitz. Then they come from there all the way through this. They stop at Ventacrota. That's 2. Then they go to this Vista. That they tag all of their requirements. Then they now have the Vista. Then they come through here to Corotan. Now, from there, we'll bring them down this way and maybe come... no, you need to be able to go to Azurzaso, right? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Now, the clouds are kind of in the way, but if I was to have you go here first, I could have you swing over this way. Let's put the path segment. These clouds being in the way makes it harder to do it. Can I speed up time really quick and just maybe do this when there aren't that cloud cover? I can't zoom underneath the clouds. I wonder if there's a way to hide them in the interface. We've got a problem. Remember that bag with the loot from the villa job? Something happened? The stash where I hid it? It went downhill with the tree during the avalanche. Not surprising. That was a massive slide. I found the tree, but the bag's gone. Must have fallen out somewhere. Maybe got buried in the snow. I don't know. If we can't find it, what are the odds someone else will? In this part of the valley, the snow melts in the summer. If it landed off trail, no big deal. But if it landed on the trail... Got any ideas? We could grab some shovels, dig around the area when we get a chance. Can't hurt to try. All right, so we got to look for a bag now, yeah? That's going to be a thing to do. Okay, so tell you what, we're going to pick this up next time, and that will be our finale video. We'll wrap up the finale for this series in the next video, where we'll handle the finish line, we'll find the bags, we'll complete this Alpine crown, and that should complete chapter 6. So we'll be there for that one. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. We'll finish this up next time. Bye-bye.